Here are some quick facts about the 2019 NFL season. 52.3% of the games were decided by 8 or less points. 22.3% of games resulted in come-from-behind fourth-quarter victories. Combined, teams scored 1,332 touchdowns, which is an average of 42 TDs per team, and they scored 11,680 points for an average of 365 per team, both tied for third most in NFL history. 5 teams qualified for the playoffs in 2019 after failing to qualify in 2018. It marked the 30th straight year where 4 or more teams qualified for the playoffs after not making the postseason the year before. 3 quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and Deshaun Watson, are each under the age of 25. All 3 led their respective teams to divisional titles in each of the past 2 years. 29 players had at least 1,000 yards receiving, including 5 with at least 1,200 receiving yards this past year. In 2019, 16 players rushed for 1,000 or more yards, which is the most since the 2012 season. By comparison, in 2018 and 17, only 9 players posted 1,000-yard seasons. 7 of the 16 1,000-yard rushers in 2019 also ran for 1,000 yards in 2018. 7 different players recorded at least 10 rushing touchdowns, which is the most since 2016. And finally, 3 running backs recorded at least 18 combined touchdowns, rushing and receiving, namely Aaron Jones and Christian McCaffrey, who had 19 each, and Derrick Henry, who finished with 18 touchdowns.
Every time you hear this sound, you know EMS and law enforcement are at work saving lives and keeping our community safe. Southern Police Equipment is doing their part by supplying civil and city servants with the latest in protective clothing, footwear, gear, and accessories. For more information, stop on by Southern Police Equipment, located at 7609 Midlothian Turnpike, or give them a call at 1-800-542-5243. You can also order by catalog by logging on to southernpoliceequipment.com.
Alright, NFL fans, here are my picks for this week's games. First up, we have Tennessee at Kansas City. The Chiefs came out rusty last week against the one-dimensional Texans, but kicked it into high gear, piling up 51 points in just under 3 quarters. But can they do it again against the smash-mouth Titans? And most especially KC's 7th worst ranked rush defense, who gave up an average of 4.9 yards per carry during the regular season. Let's not be naive, Chiefs fans. Tennessee beat y'all earlier this season, and that was with Patrick Mahomes, and they can just as easily do it again. In the Titans' 35-32 victory, running back Derrick Henry stacked up 188 yards on the ground plus 2 touchdowns, one which came on a 68-yard dash in the third quarter. Tennessee shined in back-to-back wins over the then-defending Super Bowl champion Patriots and then defeated the number 1 seeded Ravens. However, the Titans' weakest link happens to be where they're in need of the most, which is their pass defense, who finished 9th worst this past season. This will be the cause of their folly. I'll take the Chiefs. Next, Green Bay at San Francisco. If statistics mean anything, and they do, then the 49ers should beat the Packers rather easily and advance to the Super Bowl. San Fran ranked 4th in offense, including 2nd in rushing, and 2nd in defense, including 5th in sacks. By comparison, the Packers are several teams back in the rankings. Player-wise is a different story though. For the season, Aaron Rodgers coughed up the ball just 8 times, including 4 picks and 4 fumbles. Jimmy Garoppolo turned the ball over 23 times, nearly 3 times more than Rodgers did. This is exactly where Green Bay needs to focus. If their defense can just get their hands on Garoppolo and smack him around real good, indications are they'll be able to create some opportunities for their offense to put up some points and take an early lead. However, last week I thought with my heart and not my head, and the 49ers proved me wrong. I'll not make that same mistake again. I'll take San Fran.
Since 1985, Richmond Recycling has been one of Mid-Atlantic's premier recycling centers. One of the reasons for their success is they pay top dollar for your scrap metals, batteries, converters, appliances, and electric motors. Richmond Recycling is doing their part to preserve our resources by their collection services and by bringing public awareness. So, fill up that pickup truck and head on over to Richmond Recycling. They're located at 2500 Decatur Street, just minutes from Interstate 64 and 95. Or you can give them a call at 804-230-9221 or visit their website at richmondrecyclingvirginia.com.
Hi folks, I'm Mike Britt, inviting you to join us at Poe's Pub, located at 2706 East Main Street for Richmond's best burgers and ribs, including the Goose's favorite, the Commonwealth Burger. Check out our weekly events, full menu, and more by visiting our website at poespub.com or call 804-648-2120. That's 648-2120.